Back with another sugar-free review, and I have another Twosun. Been on kind of a Twosun kick. This is the TS587. Here's the knife. Thought it was a pretty good looking knife, besides the glaring non-matching pivot collar. Yeah, like the blade shape. My kind of knife, which is pretty much sheep's foot, Warncliffe, harpoon, thumb hole, all that stuff gets me excited. And this is a Mazwan design, Mazwan Mukhtar, however you say it. And if you're buying this from a retailer or Amazon, it starts at $105, a little bit more on Amazon, but you can always do an auction on eBay. But I can't tell you if the tariffs are going to charge you these days. I haven't bought nothing from China, so I couldn't tell you. Anyways, you got a 3.1 inch M390 blade, which they're using a lot of lately. 60 to 62 on the HRC, which is a pretty average for a production M390. You got a satin flat grind. I'm gonna call it a modified sheep's foot. 3.4 millimeter blade stock, or 0.13 inches. Let's check the factory edge. I'd say it's pretty sharp right out of the box. That's always good. I give it like a B plus. And the train's coming. Oh, that's lovely. Overall length is 7.3 inches. Let's do some size comparisons. Got a couple of Mazwan designs. This is the 474 and the 300. They're both quite a bit bigger, but that's all I had from him. Here's two better comparisons. If you have any Asher knife from the past several years, they're all the same length. And then I got the Tuya Shocker. These are both pretty close to the same length. Your handle is 4.2 inches, 0.57 inches wide. A little bit thick, but you got titanium on the inside. That's why. They got to make it a little bit thicker if they're not using steel. 2.95 ounces is your weight. Let's see here. Do have weight relief cutouts on the inside. And something you don't see a whole lot from Twosun, you have a reversible titanium clip. Yeah, they don't normally do reversible, so that's cool. If you're one of the 3 left-handed people that were wanting to buy one. Yeah, and the clip works good. It goes in and out of the pocket very well. Surprised by that. Let's check out the handle. You've got a contoured carbon fiber, looks like with some gold in it. And of course a green pivot collar. Gonna have to re-anodize that. Just don't match. And of course, like I already said, all titanium liners and backspacer. So I'm guessing call this a liner lock. Good lock up. You have the lock is pretty much flush, almost flush. You have a little bit of a chamfer, but lock access could be better, would be nice, but it's not uncomfortable to disengage. And your only deployment option is the thumb hole. Very solid detent. I like that. And the jimping, kind of a different style of jimping. Very grippy. Check out the backspacer. You got a full length titanium backspacer. That'll keep some pocket trash from getting in there. At least it'll slow it down. And you have a lanyard hole. Looks like a good sharpening tool, plunge grind. Fairly thin behind the edge. Should be a good and slicey. Comfort wise, I mean, it is a smaller knife, but I got a large size glove hand, or you know what I mean. Fits in my hand, and you lock in really nice with the jimping and the ramp they got here. Clip isn't really a nuisance. No real hot spots. Dislikes. The pivot collar. I mean, they could have very easily made that bronze or goldish looking. More lock access would have been nice. But other than that, a fairly well made, well designed knife. Yeah, you know, I like carbon. I like Twosun. Yeah, do a disassembly. If you don't want to see that, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like and a comment, and I will see you on the next one. Yeah. If you wanted to see what was inside, that's about as far as I need to go. As you can see, you got their little bearing track they're known for. Also got their detent ramp. More companies should do that. And it also had 126 I didn't realize it had. All the moving parts are cleaned, and if you want to see how I put a knife together, KPL original. I use one of these doohickeys. One other thing I didn't realize, the stop pin is the backspacer. I don't think I've ever seen that. Very unique. Alright, all back together. Probably better action now. If you stayed for all this, don't forget to hit that hot button, and I'll see you on the next one.